understand what is ISO 9001, it is necessary to first understand what is a quality management system. A quality management system, or QMS, is a set of documented policies, procedures, and responsibilities organized into a structured system of processes to assist an organization in realizing its quality vision, goals, and objectives. And so ISO established a standard called ISO 9001 for quality management systems. It comprises a set of generic standard requirements governing the quality management systems of certified companies or other organizations. Specially accredited auditors, known as certification body CB auditors, are authorized to award a certificate of compliance to the ISO 9001-2008 standard, which is the one current in 2014. This certification must be reviewed annually and renewed every 3 years. Although it is called a standard, one of the foundational requirements of this standard is that its implementation shall be based on a system of dynamic processes rather than a set of static standards. In summary, the ISO 9001 standard requires procedures for the following activities to be documented and evidence maintained that they are being followed. Control of documents and records, for example, the gathering of customer requirements and the recording of product testing. Control of non-conforming product, for example, to prevent defects and rejects from being sent to customers. Continual improvement through corrective and preventive actions, necessary when mistakes have been made to prevent them from happening again. Internal audits, to show that the organization takes seriously its commitment to quality and conformance to the ISO 9001 standard. Maintaining well-implemented compliance with the ISO 9001 standard helps an organization focus on meeting customer requirements and exceeding customer expectations with processes that are ever more effective and efficient.
The new 2015 revision of ISO 9001, the world's most recognized quality management standard, brings in some very significant changes in comparison to its previous version. If your company has already implemented a quality management system according to the 2008 revision, you will have to transition by September 2018. And if you haven't certified against this standard yet, it might be a good idea to go with the new 2015 revision immediately, because it will save you time and money in the near future. Now let's take a look at what has changed in ISO 9001 and what it means for your company. The new version is aligned with Annex SL, which makes it much easier to integrate with other management system standards like ISO 14001, ISO 22301, ISO 27001, and ISO 20000. There are now 7 principles instead of 8, and the new version has 10 instead of 8 clauses. The previous 6 mandatory procedures are now 6 mandatory documents that don't have to be in the form of a procedure. This can be a little confusing at the beginning, but the intention was to provide more liberty in documenting the QMS. The 2015 revision introduced some new requirements, like context of the organization and actions to address risks and opportunities, which are designed to incorporate the QMS in everyday business activities. On the other hand, some old requirements like the management representative and preventive actions are no longer part of the standard. Different parts of the standard have seen different levels of changes. Quality policy, leadership, competence, training and awareness, management review, internal audit, and corrective action had only slight changes, and most of the existing QMS related to these requirements can remain as it was. Moderate changes concern control of externally provided processes, products and services, quality objectives and plans for achieving them, performance and evaluation, document management, production and service provision, and QMS scope. These elements should be revised and updated according to the new revision of the standard. Finally, risks and opportunities, context of the organization, and interested parties saw the biggest changes in this new revision of ISO 9001. They are the ones that cast a completely new light on the quality management system. What do all those changes mean to your quality management system? If you make sure everything is done as it should be, your QMS under the ISO 9001 2015 revision should improve through better integration with other business activities, enhancement of the process approach and PDCA cycle, decentralization of the system and spread of responsibilities for the QMS throughout the organization, greater involvement of the top management in the QMS, introduction of risk-based thinking in the QMS, higher emphasis on performance monitoring. The new version of the standard gives us a new chance for improvement of the QMS, and it is up to us to seize that opportunity.